The Reggae Monday, you know. Oh, well, Mama Mama, should I have faith in you? Should I put my trust in you? And should you let me down? Should I float around? Why should I think this way? Thinking that you're going away. There ain't no way we'll stay together anymore. Am I to go on now, living this way? Acting like a child, so young and gay. Well, you don't know what it means to love. You don't know how it feels to love. Whoa, oh no. I've got to tell you this. Your life I've tried to resist, for I just can't go on like this, pretending each day. You make me feel so mad. You make me feel so sad and never I'm to share your love. How could I ever go on living this way? Acting like a child, so young and gay. Really, 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 you don't know what it means to love. You don't know how it feels to love. Whoa, no. Oh, yeah. Are you feeling out there? You wanna remember this one? Step aside now, another man wants to take over. What is it, monster? Oh, well, this is no disrespect by the man. Well, alright, for you don't know what you got. Now it's time to lose it. Step aside now, another man wants to take over. Yeah, for you don't know what you got. Now it's time to lose it. Tell me are you crazy, leaving her so high, and she's a winner. So you, whoa, whoa, feeling good, don't know what to do. She will comfort you. She's a dream come true. She will be your friend. Think that it's the end. She's always around. Always around. Oh, well. Mama, man, look it. I won't come down on you with lightning, brimstone, or fire. For in my heart there is all I require. My desire is for you to be true and strong. Then someday you get to know just where you went wrong. For I could ever go on living this way, acting like a child, so young and gay. Really, 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 you don't know what it means to love. You don't know how it feels to love. Whoa, oh no.
Well, actually, I'm here doing some recording, you know, with this new studio here, and Castro, who I've been working with for like years now in England, but he's now living in Jamaica, so it's just a continuation of that work from that time.
So how the vibe so far?
Sweet, with Mr. Hammond, Mr. Maxi Priest, Mr. Reed, Junior Reed.
Yeah, nice this.
Sweet, you know. And
So,
have you ever been in love? Have you ever been in love before?
His extremely powerful and distinctive voice earned him the nickname The Boy Wonder, and later the Crown Prince of Reggae, a title endorsed by the King of Reggae himself, Bob Marley, who referred to him as his favorite singer. Dennis Brown's talent for the performing arts was somewhat of a birthright, as his father, Arthur Brown, was a prominent Jamaican actor. Performances at school concerts at the age of 9 marked the beginning of Brown's singing career. 2 years later, the child star had his first professional appearance when he performed at a local club alongside a group called the Fabulous Falcons. That performance earned him a spot in the group as a vocalist, and a performance at a JLP conference with the group changed the scope of Brown's career forever. The legendary Byron Lee, who was also featured on that show, was impressed by Brown's performance and later booked him to perform on shows where he was billed Boy Wonder. At around 12, Brown recorded his first song for producer Derek Harriott called Lips of Wine. That song wasn't released, however, a song called No Man is an Island was. The Coxsone Dodd produced cover of a song originally done by the American R&B group The Impressions was Brown's first hit song in Jamaica.
No man is an island, no man stands alone. Treat each man as your brother, and remember each man's dream as your own. That should be good enough.
Dennis Brown continued to work with Dodd, and by the age of 13, he had released 2 albums, No Man is an Island and If I Follow My Heart. Brown also worked with other producers, creating classics such as Silhouettes, Musical Heatwave, Let's Love In, and Black Magic Woman, among others, a few of which were featured on the album Super Reggae and Soul Hits, released in 1973 when Brown was 15 and still in school.
Sonia said she coming, but I don't believe a word she said. Cause she ran away and left me one rainy day. She made me hate in mind that her love would never die. And now I'm alone, yeah, so alone, so alone, yeah.
While just a teenager, Brown was ready to show the world he wasn't only a child star. His song Money in My Pocket, which he had recorded in 1972 with a young producer and engineer Winston Niney Holness, was a hit in the United Kingdom and was the song that established his international reputation. Over the next 2 years, Jamaica was rocked by a stream of songs, all released on Holness's Observer label. The haunting Westbound Train, the powerful emotive Cassandra, and the evocative Africa are just a few. Some of those songs and a few unreleased songs were featured on the Just Dennis album, released in 1975. Brown cut his last song Tribulation with Holness that same year. By 1976, Dennis Brown's songwriting was razor sharp, and whether tackling social issues or lovers' concerns, his lyrics and delivery were always emotionally potent. Confident in his talent, Brown and business partner Holness parted ways. Dennis then founded his own label, the DEB Music Label. During this time, he also worked with other producers like Joe Gibbs, and by 1977 had released Visions of Dennis Brown, which featured hits like Milk and Honey. The Visions of Dennis Brown album ruled the UK reggae charts in September 1978 for 5 months, and that same year, Brown reunited with Holness. Together, they released the album Wolves and Leopards, the name of one of Brown's earlier massive hits.
Too much wagonage, too much antagonist. Wolves and leopards are trying to kill the sheep and the shepherd. Wolves and leopards are trying to kill the sheep and the shepherd, yeah.
The album did well in the UK, topping the Black Echoes charts and featured the classic Here I Come.
Here I come, with love and not waiting. So be good, blessed masses of all the while, all the days of my life.
The following year, the resurrected Money in My Pocket gave Brown his first UK Top 40 hit. Peaking at number 14, the song was one of the biggest international hits in Jamaica's history.
A girl to be my own. Sonia said she coming, but I don't believe a word.
The success of Money in My Pocket led to Brown being featured on the cover of the February issue of the NME magazine. New Musical Express is one of the UK's most popular music magazines.
If I had the world, I'd give it to you, girl. If I had the world.
With continuing commercial success, Brown signed an international deal with A&M Records. At this point, the singer had migrated to London, and it was there he recorded his next 2 albums. The first album, Foul Play, was not a success, but had popular singles like the Roots track, The Existence of Jah. The second album, Love Has Found Its Way, which had music that blended lovers rock with pop, was not a great success either. Brown was losing touch with his audience. The follow-up album, The Prophet Rides Again, which fused roots themes with commercial R&B tracks, did little to change this situation.
I know he rides again. Oh, yeah. Oh, the prophet rides again. Oh, yeah.
Brown's international career had hit a snag. However, he decided to capitalize on a new sound that was sweeping Jamaica: dancehall.
Do you know what it means to have a baby blue?
Brown released several singles and albums during the 1980s, but his biggest success of the decade came in 1989. It was the Gussie Clark-produced duet with Gregory Isaacs called Big All Round, and the album Unchallenged. Brown continued his prolific career into the 1990s with mostly collaborations, notably on the 3 Against War album, released in 1995. While Brown's career was picking up pace, his health began to deteriorate. In May 1999, after touring in Brazil with other reggae singers, Brown was diagnosed with pneumonia. After returning to Kingston on the evening of June 30, 1999, he was rushed to the University Hospital, suffering from cardiac arrest. Brown died the next day, and the official cause of his death was a collapsed lung.
The promised land. Going to the promised land. The promised land. Going to the
With a career spanning over 30 years, Dennis Brown had left behind an impressive catalogue of hit songs and around 75 albums. Jamaica has lost one of her greatest stars, but Brown's legacy lives on as new compilations, best of collections, and reissues continue to appear.
the promised land. Going to the promised land.
Greetings, welcome to Reggae Month 2024. Always a pleasure sharing with you at JARIA Reggae Open University. My name is Colleen Douglas. I am really honored to be the host of the first Reggae Wednesdays. I have with me a very nice looking gentleman. His name is Steve Golden. Welcome, Steve, and thanks for spending time.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I just want to say that we're streaming live on the JARIA's YouTube platform, and we're also streaming on their Facebook platform. We're streaming as well on the PBCJ's YouTube channel, so welcome to those who are joining us online. We're also live on Best 100 FM, so want to say hi to the radio listeners, and we hope that you keep tuned in as we celebrate Jamaica's Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Brown. On set with us, we have a couple of guests this evening, and on set with us we have Trevor Lego Douglas.
Lego Beast Douglas.
I tried to not to call him Lego Beast. He's receiving it, and we can't tell you why.
It means, Lego Beast means freedom. Love who love me. I cannot be domesticated. I love who love me. Who don't love me, have a nice day. Bless.
Steve, I know off camera we were talking to Lego a bit about Dennis's early days and how long he knew Dennis. Mm-hmm. And we just want to go into that, Lego, so that you can recall a little bit of your childhood memories with Dennis.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a childhood memories is not... See, I want to know Dennis, you know. He's a dancer, them call Chocomo, we call it Cheque when I was Kingston. It was a big PNP, Labour Right branch yard. And on Sunday night time, we'd have a party around there. Until Mr. Siaga called the people and wear full black with candle and them back, them used to get beaten for that. So you mark. So Pakai, Finos, bless him spirit. Mm-hmm. He used to carry Dennis on his shoulder. Come on, check it. Mm-hmm. See? And the whole of I said Dennis. And from that we love this little youth here.
Was he singing at that time?
Yeah man, Pakai, Finos carrying on his shoulder.
What age did you hear him sing first?
Probably about 9, 10, nothing, probably 11 the most it could have been. Mm-hmm. Then now, Byron Lee used to keep a thing with Charlie Bob Cockney, a Carib theatre named Nuggets for the Needy. Mr. Siaga was behind that, I believe, also. And I tell you, King, when that little boy come sing, 5 more pounds for Dennis come back. 10 more pounds for Dennis come back. If you just love him. Well, 2 years ago and thing and in the Orange Street. But I know say my family used to live at Buddy Henrique's big yard in front of the fire station up Orange Street. Mm-hmm. Then his father used to live in there, Derek Morgan, Monty Morris. See? And Dennis, you know, Dennis from them time also. Mm-hmm. And from that we just have a fun that. Mm-hmm. When Coxsone keeping show award theatre, I remember Dennis come on stage and Bob Marley and the whole everyone at the back there. Man at Beach Chalice. And when Bob Dennis comes, so boy, you me singer there? Mm-hmm. Come on, Dennis done him daily dance and woke up him singer. You know, see it's a film singer that.
Yeah.
Oh man, give thanks. Steve, I know today I listened to some really rich nuggets that you have from 2 women who knew Dennis when they were like children at Central.
Around that yes, same time, because one of the women, my wife, remember him, and my sister also. Dawn, he would know her as Dawn, right? They all went to Central Branch together. Okay. So they remember him from that time. So Dawn's memory goes from that time to a little bit later on, but I can share that audio, you know, maybe to jog your memory a little bit, but I know you remember everything, you know. So I don't know. Should we
Yeah,
listen to Dawn? So, all right, this is Dawn Golding.
My favorite memory of Dennis is the fact that no matter where he saw me, he always greeted me. And we were coming from primary school days, but yet he never ever forgot me. I remember having entered Miss St. Anne back in the, what would I say, the late 60s, early 70s, and he saw me and greeted me just as warmly then as he ever did. And that continued throughout our lives until his passing. He will always be one of my favorites. Blessings, and may he always rest in peace.
Steve, you know what I have to say? I've really never heard anyone speak ill of Dennis.
What
we
true.
hear a lot, he's like the nicest person ever to work with. He's the nicest brethren. Anything go so?
You see, Dennis, if Dennis do you something,
Yeah, I remember we're talking about
keep
that.
a show, and Dennis don't turn up. And you roll one thing and you see, when you see him and him go so and laugh,
And bust a smile.
it done. See, he was a youth where enough people take him the kindness to weakness. I witnessed that. And enough people jealous of him.
Yeah.
Enough people jealous of him. One individual, I'm not going to call him name.
Don't.
But him jealous of Dennis, bad. And Gregory.
And before you go calling his name, Steve, what is your earliest memory of Dennis?
My earliest memory of Dennis, don't go as far back as Lagos. Actually, my sister and my wife remember Dennis better than I do. But in my Fab 5 days, you know, we would have accompanied him and thing. What I remember is his father, more than anything else, being around theater business and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And he
always
had him with him.
Yeah,
you
Fear Bennett and Fear Bennett.
Yeah, and right.
So that is Bam daughter.
Right.
Bim and Bam. She always have Dennis.
Yeah, that is what I remember, but I
father,
didn't know him as a singer at that time.
And an actor to his father.
His father was an actor, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Comedian, I can laugh.
Yeah.
I actually think it's the first time hearing anyone speak about his parents in this kind of way.
Yeah.
And I mean, the fact that, I don't know, it's like the children take after their parents once you're in the cultural creative industries. It's automatic because that's what you get introduced to.
Yeah. And Dennis, you make you laugh to him, be a joke like him father,
Yeah,
make
man.
you laugh.
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Yeah?
And that point that Lego make about the smile is not a joke, you know. Don't care what. Once Dennis smiled with you, you could have vexed him more.
You could have vexed him more.
It's
It's
true.
a skipper. When him say skipper and laugh. Yeah, you know, you see, it's a youth, we tour, 1977, a man named Tony Buller Market, that tour come for Big Youth. And Big said, he asked Big Youth, he said the artist he want to come. Big said, Dennis Brown, if Dennis Brown not come. It's the first time he had tour with him in England.
Yeah.
Boy, the man they mashed down Railroad, Bristol, Manchester, Newcastle, everywhere man, they were tear down crowd.
Yeah, man, we started out the program with live performances. I have to say that one of Dennis's daughters is actually here. She's not on set, she's not joining us on set. Nadine, it's her birthday as well. Happy birthday,
Happy
Nadine.
birthday, Nadine.
I won't share with you how old she is today, but old enough to have known her father and really reveling the essence of him. I liked what Grubb said to Steve about Dennis and working with him. Can we just share that before we go to our first break?
I had some amazing experiences with Dennis Brown because he started quite young. Outside of the fact that Fab 5 played for D Brown a few times, and those were nice times. I booked him up at studio in Randy's and all of that, and we did some work together. But the thing that impressed me most about our meeting that really blew my mind, when I was going to the School of Agriculture, and Dennis Brown performed with Byron Lee at a graduation ball thing they had. And I realized that this young man He's a real talent, confident, and I got to meet him. He could have been maybe 12, I don't recall, 12, 13. Voice was still up there because I remember that show he did. He did some foreign thing. He did Julia on My Mind, and his voice hadn't broken as yet. But that was amazing, and it was then I realized that this young man is real talent. And I was happy when his voice changed good. Because sometimes when you're a youth man, you don't know what kind of voice you're going to get once someone's kicking. But he came through very well, and we always had a cordial relationship every time. And, I met him a few times on tour. Nothing too fascinating about that, but like I said, that early meeting and the time in the studio. And playing for him with Fab Five was nice too, because, just like when you play for Delroy Wilson, you know the show is going to be great. Because, Dennis Brown take it to another level, just like Delroy. So those are some of my memories of the great D. Brown.
To Grub,
Cooper,
yeah, that
the
was
wonderful
Grub, yeah.
Grub Cooper.
It's interesting because just chatting to Grub spoke about the influence, and you would know as a producer that Dennis felt accessible. This is Grub, these are Grub's words. Dennis felt accessible to most youngsters who wanted to sing because of his style and his ease, so a lot of people would try to imitate him, yeah.
Imitate him, not for them, not for the singer them.
We give thanks, Lego, for always sharing in your friends' memories. It's really important that we call our loved ones' names. It's important that we never stop speaking about them so they can live on in the lives of all of us and those who didn't have the privilege of meeting him.
That's why when he died, we had to get him buried in a evil circle, We fight for that in a Jamaica house, And the marks with Dennis Sogoberry, because we asked for a formal funeral. Miss Greens was there, Junior Lincoln, Freddie McGregor, Dennis' brother, and all of them. And when Mr. Goodis, Bonnie Goodis asked me, we said, Ewa Circle, Race Course, Tollmore, Georgia 50, the one and same place, Orange Street. And we 5 feet and get it done. We ask for a formal, we got an informal, but give praises.
Every time.
He's there and it's accessible for young people.
He's accessible.
To
this is
go
important
and see
information to please.
Thank you. So for anyone listening in and you were not aware that Dennis Brown is also buried in the National Heroes Park, right down below Crossroads there. So we continue this conversation. It's acoustic conversations as we celebrate the Crown Prince of Reggae. I'm with Steve Golding, my co-host. You have just been talking to, he calls himself Lego Beast. His parents named him Trevor Douglas, a long-time brethren of Dennis. And we're going to give you something of Dennis acoustically from some younger people.
Intonation.
This is Gussie Clark, music producer. My favorite Dennis Brown song.
We give thanks for wonderful music and great musicians, Intonation, who've become JARIA's house band, led by JARIA's chairman, Mr. Ewan Simpson, and some wonderful people who we will name at some point, sharing with us with Dennis Brown. So we are joined by a great man, A wonderful man.
Canon.
Canon Fraser.
Formerly Youth Sax. Long ago.
For those who don't know him like a long time ago, his name is Mr. Dean Fraser.
Oh, yes, right.
Give thanks, Dean, for joining. Steve, are your friends still, so you can talk to your friend?
No, Dean, we can't do Dean like how we do Lego, Just
No.
make him tell me about
and
D
he
Brown.
won't Lego.
I do more Lego.
So you've toured with Dennis.
Yeah.
What we want to talk
Extensively.
about Dennis, the professional musician. Was he professional?
Very. This is like the nicest brethren for play for, This. I've been there with him maybe, let's say 10 years. And I don't remember ever, like one time, seeing Dennis not smiling. You understand me? Dennis Brown was just the real thing, And I remember I was going to England some time ago, maybe 79. I was just a little boy at the time. And, when we arrived, at Heathrow and all of that, I have to say, wait, because you think the king come. Because, me I talk about the king, it look like every time, because all Rolls Royce cars pulled up. And, we had all these guys in the scissors tail kind of thing, and them open the door for you, and I'm like, what's happening here? This is just a little boy from out of Trenchtown, reach England, and the music up on the level. And when you look, D Brown don't even come to the car, You just see some other people come and D Brown just gone. And
I have to ask though.
Yeah.
You know, they say a king's not necessarily honored in his own country.
Yeah.
What was the treatment like here? You know, when you compare that kind of royal treatment.
No man, it was night and day. We were treated with so much respect, and you really felt more than being home. It was really, really nice. And I remember that evening, I was not even settled in the hotel properly. Dennis have some man ready for record, So a studio session, I go down now and we don't start tour yet, So it was just music upon me, and of course that's where I met Zeb, drummer Zeb, because he was the session drummer at the time. But we just recorded, and I remember we recorded a song written by China Smith.
Whoa, that I never know.
Bloody City, I remember we recorded that song on that tour. And then, when it was like time for show, like when it was show time, this brethren was just, the most fantastic human. Him come out, you say love, you say people just wanting to touch him. You understand me? You just hear him just sing. This man just, I was on tour also in the US with him, and the newspaper the next day said this is the best tenor voice in the world, So, all these things happened. And then what really blew my mind was in the middle of the concert, I just happened to glance over my shoulder, and Bob Marley was just getting crazy.
It's so interesting because Lego mentioned that Bob would say that Dennis
was his singer.
Yeah. Because Bob at the time was somewhere in England and heard Dennis Brown was coming to the venue. That's the name of the venue. And when I glanced over, Bob was there skanking. Inner Circle was there too, because they were doing a super tour with Jacob Miller too at the time. But yeah, man, and I was just, I was freaking out. I didn't show anybody the signs, but
Dean, one of the important things about what you're saying here now is the esteem with which the music is held, you know, and it is important that witnesses like yourself, you know, share that, because a couple years later, on the road with Peter in London, D. Brown came to Peter's show, and the same kind of regard for each other, you know, and that is so very important.
Of
so
course,
I'm glad.
and we also, at the Mount Road Jazz Festival, it was, for the first time for me, it was Steel Pulse, Dennis Brown, and Peter Tosh. And I remember the heights that the concert reached, where Peter invited D. Brown and David Hines and myself, Namba Robinson, everybody was on stage. And, you know, Lydie, we were, you know, double, you know, Mikey Chung, every man was there. And the people got so wild, you know. They had to get the police to take them out of the concert hall. You know, these were just...
Seeing all them heroes on stage at the same time.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, at that time also...
That's audience, by the way, this is how I'm feeling. Being sandwiched by the heroes, the Dean Fraser saxophonist. You never introduced yourself. But it's a good thing, it's a good thing. Steve Golden actually played rhythm guitar for Peter Tosh.
And vocals, background vocals.
A little bit, I noticed. I'll observe that.
Some percussion too, you know.
I want to come back, but I want to remind, if you're just joining us, I know you're tuned in perhaps to PBCJ YouTube's channel, JARIA's YouTube or Facebook channel, or on Best FM. This is Reggae Open University, brought to you by the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association through the kind support of some friends, including the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, the JCDC, PBCJ, and of course we have lots of other people who support Reggae Month that we'll tell you about, and we go back to the conversation.
Yeah, well, back to Dean.
Yeah,
you know, it's so important.
Stephen, I must say that one of the nicest tour was touring with yourself, Peter Tosh, and Dennis Brown. It was about 85, 86.
It would have been, no, it can't be 85, 86. It would have been maybe like 80, 82 or 83.
It would be 82 or 83. I remember though, because I remember I was somewhere in Halfway Tree, and somebody could say, hey, like him say, co-plan or somebody looking for you. And I said, what's going on? And so I tuned in to our headquarters down in front of State Theatre at the time. And Lydie said, go pack your thing, we have to reach LA by 7 p.m. on Saturday. And I said, so why 7 p.m.? He said, that's the time that Dennis go on. And we had not rehearsed maybe in a year. And so Dennis was flying in from England, and we coming from Jamaica, and we just got there, Pop went on stage, and we put on a little thing, you know. And of course, you know, it was really exciting to see Peter at the time, and we did that. But then by the next day, we got up to the level that we were normally at, you know. Nice. And it was just beautiful, and we stayed on the road 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
at least.
That was just fantastic.
Those days were extended.
Yes,
you know.
Yes.
Peter used to spend at least 3-4 months on the road. Yeah. Same with, you know.
So,
sorry, go ahead. Oh.
I remember hearing Gussie Clark talk earlier on, speak a little bit earlier on about Dennis Brown. We want to share that a little bit, because I think if it's one thing you're hearing, I always talk about eulogy virtues. What will people say about you when you die? You know, and Dennis definitely knew what was going on. So let's hear from Gussie.
Hi, this is Gussie Clark, music producer. My favorite Dennis Brown song of all time is Love Has Found Its Way. From the first time I heard that song, it was so different. It was so pop. It took Dennis a little bit out of his norm and comfort zone. And as usual, he delivered it comfortably. The song was simple, and the song was just such a great song that even until this day, it is still my favorite Dennis Brown of all time.
You know, that's about favorites. You know?
No, that song carried me right back to the day that song was made.
That's what your own section.
It was my band actually. It was
okay,
we the
okay.
people
Right.
that laid that track. It was Devon
Willie
Richardson. It was produced by Willie Lindo.
Willie Lindo.
So it was Devon Richardson, Lloyd Parks, Winston Bowen, Bopi, Bob Lawal.
The original.
Yes, it was original We the
original
People.
We the People.
Exactly, with Willie Lindo as the producer, arranger. And I remember, you know, being there, the rhythm was laid and all of that, and you know, Dennis did a little rough and all of that, and then he said the horns. So I remember me, Nambo Chico, and David Martin, of course, and this song just came out beautiful. It was, as Gussie said, it was a little poppy, and so we got into that little funk kind of ba 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 ba, you know, and boy, I remember, was it Cynthia Sloss, Sharon, Dawn, maybe it was Beres Hammond that
The
did
backup vocals.
Yes, Sharon Forrester, Dawn Forrester, you know, Beres Hammond.
Names that people don't even remember.
Yeah.
Names that people don't even remember. One day, I tell you all the while, you know, Dee and Irene, I know this is about Dee Brown, but persons like yourself are obligated to make notes of these things, you know, really, because we don't know those names. I mean, I happen to know the Forresters personally, you know, but it's important.
Yeah, but you know, they were just beautiful on that Lovers Found Its track.
It is.
Really,
that is good information too, because now you know why the song sounded the way it sounded.
What's your favorite track?
For Dee Brown? Well, that's a hard question, but no,
I got that a lot today.
Yeah, but I really, my song is just totally different. I really think that Bloody City song is my song. You understand?
You have to go find it for us.
It says, "Would be under the bloody city."
That's a China song.
Robbers, lions, and thieves. Right?
What year was that?
It had to be
1979,
79, 80.
Okay. So we get the music reflecting what was happening in the
yeah. And China would have written about that anyway.
Yes. So, and you know, that studio session was just, you know, me for the first time recording, you know, away, you know, out of Jamaica. And, you know, so I just loved the groove. I just loved what Dennis Brown did, and you know, it was more of a jam to me. You know, as much as it was something arranged, but it was like a nice jam. You know, Dee Brown was at the top of it. I think that voice at that time was just, you know,
Grub mentioned it too when just changed, just a ton big man now. That song,
man, the voice at that time. You understand?
Beautiful song.
Tell me, what would you like to see happen for Dennis? You think we celebrate him enough?
No, I don't think so. I think he should be respected much more. Look at it, simple. Bob Marley is seen as the king. But let me tell you something. People love Dennis Brown at Jamaica like it's spoiled. You understand what I say? And even kids who don't know him, and them just love Dee Brown. And you know, we can't get away from that. And he, this vocal is just an amazing vocal. It's just wicked, and you know, we must really tell people, say, yo, this man is a yard man, this man is a Jamaican, this man is good.
I'm good, yeah, man. we hesitate to say that we're good.
Like we're free,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that is true.
That youth could sing beside anybody.
Mm-hmm. Listen to Wichita Line, man. Listen
Yes,
to any
I
of
was
them kind of songs.
I was listening to it today.
I remember one of my students, I used to use his cover of Silhouette as a part of my guitar class, you know, and a famous TV host, right, who shall remain nameless because it could be a little bit intense, you know, was one of my students.
Right.
And we run down the Silhouette, and after you learn the couple little cards and thing, we run the Silhouette and thing, and so boy, you know, that with you, know, uncle, hear them whole tune they want to. So I say, you know what, D Brown Silhouette? He said, no. I said, all right, take this and go and go listen.
Yeah.
So the next day,
it's a different.
Why? And them thing there, them man they did a sing about them days. It just him gave that song new life. He gave that. I mean, all of his covers, but that particular for me, he gave that song a new life.
Well, I have to tell you the truth though. That would bring me to my second favorite song, which was "Let Me Down Easy." Now, "Let Me Down Easy." D Brown does deal with it wicked. You understand me? I say, and then that the whole No Gen movement, that whole Val Douglas bass line. You understand me? It was just amazing.
That as a musician again, that don't even get them props.
Just amazing.
I know we have to have a show about the musicians.
Of course,
most definitely.
Most definitely. Of course. You know it go. You're always busy.
Love
I won't tell them what you are to me. But we give thanks for just your generosity of spirit and coming to honor your brethren despite a very busy schedule. So.
And we must just tell people, say, just remember D Brown on a level.
Always.
Good.
You know, always.
Thank you. Dean Fraser, thank you so much for sharing with us. We go to another break and we enjoy another acoustic set.
Yes.
Songbird, we're so honored to have you with us. Tell us about that song or your music. What does it mean for you as an artist?
As a young artist, I mean, I feel like I've missed out, you know, because there's a big age gap between Dennis Brown music and the music nowadays. But I feel like his music replicates on me or within me, you know, his sound, the same sound I've been trying to mimic, reflect, you know, that's what it is for me, Dennis Brown.
We love that. And we encourage you, keep doing your music, keep being inspired, and keep just being beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Ooh.
never gonna be the same way. There must be a change somehow. There are bad times and good times too. So have a little faith in what you do. Oh yeah.
We're still here. Acoustic conversations as we celebrate the only one crown prince of reggae, Mr. Dennis Emmanuel Brown. Thank you for staying with us. And for those who've just joined, it is JARIA, the first of JARIA's Reggae Open University that we have every Thursday in February, right here in the studios of PBCJ. We want to thank all of the partners who made this possible. And for those who are tuned in on YouTube, on Best FM, big up on yourself. Thank you for staying. We have some wonderful people who've joined us who call themselves friends. Steve.
Yes.
I should say I'm Colleen Douglas. You know, you have to say those things just in case someone wants to hire you. And with
makes
me
sense.
is Mr. Steve Golden. Joining us is Professor Donna Hope.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for sharing space. And I'm not sure why he's looking at you like that, like I'm sitting beside her.
That's sweet.
Is Mr. Ryan
exactly
Bailey.
What I feel, you know.
Mr. Ryan Rebel Salute Bailey. Who wrap up the people then when we don't want him to wrap up the people then. But Ryan, you were singing along.
Yes. And
Why?
I was actually singing along to one of my very favorite D Brown songs. Beautiful song, great melody, and what a voice. What a voice.
And I should say, what a voice, Jenny. Let's big up the young
Johnny,
absolutely brilliant.
And the wonderful musicians. Me soon call them name, but you know it go. We have to go with the time. The producer is in my ear. So Donna, you don't mind. I'm going to start with Ryan because then Steve can talk to you. He's always wanted to talk to you. So Ryan, me feel say you're too young for did know Dennis any kind of way.
Well, for me, I have been so fortunate to have been exposed and to work with really a whole heap of great people, from Fully Fullwood, Santa Davis, Tony Chin, some whole heap of people because of the people that I was exposed to. How I got my opportunity to work with Dennis was that I have a whole heap of big man friend, and I was under the tutelage of a man called Rap Rose, who is the brother of Michael Rose from Black Uhuru fame. So Rap was, and still is, producer of live shows as well as records. So Dennis and at the time it was Lloyd Parks and We the People came to do some shows in Canada. So I have big man friends, so we have to do big man things too. So I put my little much and I was there, and I got the opportunity to meet live and in person the nicest human being that I've ever met. He was so polite and so kind and looking out for everybody else that was around him, excluding himself. And I thought that that was a beautiful thing in one way, but it was also sad on the other hand, because he was always ensuring that everyone else was fine. And so that was really my opportunity. And that connection is something that has left an indelible mark on my life and something that I can treasure. Being one of the diaspora Jamaicans, of course, Dennis Brown music often playing in your house. My father is a lover of music and lover of reggae music and a lover of a brethren that was that I should say that is connected to reggae by virtue of the song One Love. So you know that my name escape me now, but the Impressions.
Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis Mayfield.
So my father always play Curtis Mayfield, and as such, I always have to play the songs from home. And so Bob Marley was of course a mainstay, and Dennis Brown, and everybody loved Dennis. So when I met Dennis, it was like, man, Jono, I'm starstruck, because I was obviously enamored by the artist as well as the art. And so, you know, we learned some really beautiful things. I remember being at Pearson International Airport in Toronto, and the man pulled out a guitar, and his man just started singing. And by the time the man started singing, there's people gather around, and you know, just an amazing human being, man. And I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity to meet him in the flesh.
Nice, nice. It's good to hear somebody from your generation talking about D. Brown, and especially the mention of the guitar, because a lot of the singers in those days, and D. Brown was a pretty good guitarist, you know, so that's an important point to make, you know.
Yeah,
that,
and I remember he had a little, like a Casio keyboard
yeah.
So yeah, man, I remember we went to Montreal, and you know, Montreal from Toronto is like a 5-hour drive. And so on the drive, and I'm sleep, and I'm wake up, and I'm doing thing, man. So you know, it was really a beautiful moment, and I got the chance to see him again in Florida. Actually, the last set of shows that he did, I bore witness to that. And, you know, I feel fortunate and lucky. And obviously,
I think you're fortunate and lucky.
I know that.
Very lucky. Let me go to the not so lucky one. She never meet Dennis yet. She never come from Fairlico Parish yet.
No, remember that I'm from St. Catherine, I'm from Linstead, and my family was poor, so I would not have gotten a chance to meet Dennis or to see him perform because of a lot of things that were happening. But in terms of listening to his music, because my mother was a woman, a working class woman who read a lot, loved the music, played the music, and talked about the music a lot. So I was always listening to Jamaican music, listening to reggae music, listening to all of the songs that were going on. So we were caught up with Jamaican culture in a lot of ways. And my mother sold it to us as a part of who we are and something that we should be proud of. She was always clear about that. And so in a lot of ways, when I eventually started doing my own work, I mean, I attended his funeral, for example, you know, but because it became important to me to understand the dynamics of the music and to understand these men and these women who we are going to events and listening to their music and enjoying ourselves, trying to figure out who they are and what the contribution that they really are making means to my generation and to generations that are coming after. So I didn't get to meet him in person, but the music, which is what carries their legacy and their, you know, the aura that they give to us, that is what many of us had to use to get connected to these musicians, and we are grateful for it.
Donna said something that struck me that I thought I should ask you as a musician, Steve. Well, but more so what Ryan said about Dennis's ability to play the guitar and his keyboards. Does it make you a better musician? A better performer?
A better singer? You understand
singer,
what music is all about. I believe, I'm not a singer myself, right? So, but a lot of us musicians have observed that singers who play have a greater understanding of the craft.
I think because they understand the connection between the musicality and the lyrics and the performance.
And the performance, yes, exactly so.
And the voicing of where you're going so the understanding is there. And I think that for an artist like Dennis, such an amazing storyteller, you know, I think I'm glad to say he understood how to play instruments as well, because he was equally comfortable with songs about revolution as he was in singing about songs. Baby, I Love You. So, you know, I think that kind of the ability to play and then to interpret the music in a particular way afforded him that chance to work with the lyrics so he can really caress the song and massage it in a particuar way, you know?
I like how him gone, you know, because we need to talk about Dennis' lyrics a little bit.
But I had a question for the professor, you know, in that as one who had not met Dennis, but pardon the incorrect use of words, but from academia, looking into the culture from that perch.
Before I went to academia, I was a human being running around.
No, I understand all of that. I understand
enjoying
that.
the music.
We are that is that's exactly my point. So therefore, the study that you would bring to our culture and to our music, in this case Dennis Brown, how could we better relate to a D. Brown and so in the classroom or in an academic setting to, what is the correct word, to make curricumize the type of things
to add into the curriculum so that others who have never met you.
Exactly.
The challenge we have is that, and I find listening to the conversation that you were having with Dean Freeze and with Lego, and now with Ryan yourself, people who have met Dennis Brown and have worked with him, I find that a lot of these stories are not well captured. So we will have these conversations and you'll talk about him, but then I would probably have to get a recording and transcribe it to pass it on to my students. So we need, one of the things we have to be doing now is to document in a very direct way some of these conversations, because what you have on the internet is a very static kind of presentation of ways, more about his career and you know what he did. But what I listened to earlier brought more depth and breadth to him as a person, the kind of, you know, what aura he exuded, the people he pulled to him and how he did that. One of the things that I got from reading about him and doing a lot of research is the energy he brought. Very energetic, very busy and kind of hip-hopping across a lot of borders. And even what we listened to, being able to blend with different music forms. Remember, he was working with different music forms, even did work with, you know, the early dancehall and all of that. So he was a very busy person for the entire breadth of his career, and that is something that the young people that I teach, my students are in their 20s, the undergraduates. Yesterday I had a class and I said, well, tomorrow is a special day. None of them knew what the day was. Right, and so we have to be having conversations with them to teach them about these people who are very important in their history, but we really need to pull together in a curriculum this information, but we need to also have documentation that we can use in the formal setting, because people need to be able to read. We show the pictures online, you know, that we get online, but people need to be able to read a sort of biography of the man, talking about his musicality, talking about how he developed his skill, and of course lionizing him and celebrating him for the contribution he has made and the broad legacy of music and you know the repertoire that he has left with us. That is not celebrated enough.
Give thanks. Thank you, Donna, for that. I think it's really, really important, and you know, may his soul continue to rest in peace, Dennis, but may Ibo's soul rest in peace. When JARIA just started and we decided to do the Open University, this was Ibo, and one of his objectives was really to celebrate musicians who you see front of stage, who you see behind the main acts, so producers, engineers, everybody. I do think one of the ways we preserve music is that kind of archiving. We have Jamaica Music Museum, but making sure that young people have access.
And the matter of archiving, sorry to cut, the matter of archiving, as you just articulated, right? These types of programs, right, must be saved. You know, we won't go into what has happened to some of Miss Lou's tapes and so on.
No, we won't. They have disappeared.
Right.
And it's
so my point is, we are right here. This is the original, in this particular, this is the original JBC studio. This is the original studio. Before that building was was built, you know. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, I think we should give a lot of credit to the work that JARIA has been doing.
That is where I was going.
And
you know?
I think that if we're able, or JARIA is able, to communicate this very important message to the schools and taking it from the basic level on up, I think that we will be serving our creative industry well. And I think the next generation of creatives and Jamaicans at large will benefit from this.
We charge your generation, sorry.
Yes, but the thing is that because we're in a very competitive environment, you see the ears and eyes of young people are captured with so many different things, and so we have to meet them where they are. And package it in a way.
That is where I was going. That is
because
I charge your generation, or we would charge your generation with all the technology that you know about that is new to us, certainly to me, you know. Make sure that these types of recordings are preserved.
Yeah,
you know,
and I mean, let's not negate the touch points of the simple things, and I always challenge corporate Jamaica. Have a song competition. Children like to win things. You can do a D. Brown song competition like we do.
Most definitely.
All of those little things, because you are teaching it to them. Because the truth is, most of them will not hear it It's amazing how we say we love Dennis, but how much Dennis you hear on radio, really?
But that's the challenge, Colleen, because when we say these things, one of the ways that you get these things going forward is that there has to be a steward over this Dennis Brown push. So saying it into the cosmos and leaving it there doesn't move it anywhere. Who will be the the energy behind it? Who will be the person that arranges this competition and accesses the kind of sponsorship from corporate and elsewhere? So it's good to talk about it, but to bring the process so that it can bear fruit, there has to be a steward.
You know, we have a model.
Steward over there.
We have a model.
Yes.
We have a model. February 6th, everything is about Marley up by the museum. So we have a model where family step up and insist that you remember this man who meant so much to the world.
Family coming from a point of view or from a vantage point of the patriarch, for want of another word, and his matriarch, having the vision and having had the success, material success, to sustain this thing that is happening now. Sadly, I don't know that the Dennis Brown Foundation legacy.
One of the things that I saw coming up, because I looked at some of it, there was a Dennis Brown Trust that was formed in 2002, and they started having scholarship programs for people at Central Branch and at Edna. But it is not something that is made visible in a lot of ways, maybe to the small audiences. You don't read about it, you don't hear about it. There were a couple concerts that were held out of that same trust here and in New York.
Junior Lincoln, who is
I know Junior and others were on it, but you don't hear, what I'm saying, it doesn't, if a tree falls in the forest and you don't hear it, did it fall? We don't hear about it, we don't know much about it. You have to search to find the information. And so that means that somehow it's not being passed on to the other generation, the succeeding generation, so they understand the value of it. And so what he's saying is that, Stephen is saying is that this matriarch who is connected directly to the patriarch and then who may oversee beyond his life the legacy and push it forward and also monetize it is important.
We have to talk to Nadine and Marla and
that's the important part.
All of them.
Somebody has to be the hero or the heroine in this structure so that the structure can thrive. It can't just be left to people
and it's
who have
also
other
a community.
to do.
Let's admit it. It's a community, because when I think about it, in as much as I'm so into music, I don't know how much time a year when I go to Rosarella will tell you, I'm like, only one time per music you can play, and I will insist that you play a balanced, but how much of that can we do? So even if we think of the individual responsibility of what do you do to celebrate and honor Dennis Brown? I'm not going to say, but I have gone to courses where you have the story of Bob, for instance.
Entire courses.
And they continue to do that. I mean, Edna does history of Jamaican music, so it's a little bit more inclusive of the whole and not just one. So I think we should consciously, that's what I'd love for you to do, Professor
I wrote 2 courses when I came back with my PhD, coming out of my work. One is dancehall focus and the other is Jamaican popular music, culture, gender and sexuality. A couple of my students are in this room. And what happens is that you put in it, but the students have to be introduced, because when you talk to students who are now 20 and you ask them, name a reggae artist, name a dancehall artist, they call the name. February 6th name is one name they call. They know this name, however their age, Bob Marley. And then they'll talk about dancehall artists who are now contemporary. So they have a better view of the span of dancehall artists. They'll talk about older ones. But for the reggae genre, you have to spend a lot of time. And when we get back to Mentor and Scan Rocksteady, I spend entire classes teaching them the sound of the music. That's not what the course is about, So we need a history of Jamaican music course. We also need courses on individual contributors to the music fraternity. And we also need people, because I believe in books, I've written 7 books. Write a book. It's very important.
Boy,
Bob Marley is the most written about figure or entity in Jamaican popular music.
She did go Carrimack, so she know how radio and TV go, Donna. We give thanks, but we're going to come right back to the conversation. But we're going to, it's the first in the series of Reggae Open University. We're right here in PBCJ studio. Ryan Bailey has joined us, so has Professor Donna Hope, and Steve Golden is still with me, my good brethren. We going to some music acoustically of Dennis Brown.
Love causes us to make such big promises, eh?
Indeed.
The whole world. What's your take on that? What's your interpretation of giving the world to somebody that you love?
It's a start. but in all seriousness, musicians tend to speak in ways that, you know, they can embellish on things. But we understand and we understood where D Brown and the writers of that song were coming from when they said, if I had the world, I would give it to you. It shows the level of love that they're trying to express to a particular person, you know? So if I had everything, I would give it to you.
And this is not new to the legend Dennis Brown.
Not at all.
In many songs, he has done that and spoken to those things. Tell me what your take is on the significance of legends like this in reggae music and in taking it forward.
Let me tell you, in my personal opinion, Dennis Brown is the greatest vocalist to ever grace reggae music. None before, none after. I don't know if anyone is out there now, but I have not heard them. Dennis Brown is the greatest vocalist to ever do reggae music. Full stop.
Thank you so much for your respect and blessing of his music and your performance.
Blessed love.
Love, 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 la, la, la. Oh, oh, if I follow my heart, I'm gonna love you. Love you, love you. If I follow my tears, I'm gonna need. But if I follow my eyes when it's crying time, I'll be crying too well. And if I follow what mom says, girl, we'll be through. We will be through. If I follow my heart, I'm gonna love you. Love you, love you. And if I follow my tears, I'm gonna need you, I'm gonna, well, and if I follow my eyes when it's crying time, I'll be crying too well. If I follow what mom says, girl, we will be through. We will be through. Have you ever been in that type of love? That type of love where you feel like it does take out your loss, your everything, and give to somebody else? Have you? Not really, have you?
give your sympathy. When I'm exhausted, feeling low, I always know just where to go. You touch my hand, you always understand the little things that hurt me inside. Father, Father, I thank thee for sending me this heavenly guide. I say, when I'm in misery, girl, it's just you that I see. Oh, and now, you drive away the pain from me. Sometimes you like cocaine, baby. Oh, oh, if I had the word, I say, I said I give it to you, girl. If I had the world, if I had the world, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If I had the world, if I had the world, I'd give it to you. I said I'd give it to you, girl. If I had the world, if I had the world, I'd give it to you. Come on, come on, come on. If I had the I'd give it to you. I said I'd give it to you, girl. If I had the world, I'd give it to you.
Reggae Open University, as we have an acoustic conversation about Dennis Emmanuel Brown, the Crown Prince of Reggae. I know those who are tuned in on the radio audience, we only have 5 minutes left with you, but for those of you who are joining us on YouTube and on Facebook, we have another 20 minutes with you, so please stay tuned. And remember, drop your comments and follow the People M page while you're at it. So if you're on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe to both PBCJ and JARIA. Let us consciously support the ones who are doing the work. JARIA is hard work, by the way, because a little bit of way, but we're not doing it for the likes. We're doing it because we love music and we want to make sure that it's preserved. Steve Golden agrees with everything I say, so he's just going to nod and smile.
But I need to, 100%, because we have to support the platforms that are exposing the culture, reminding us of the culture, teaching us about the culture. So I'm with you 100%.
And share it. Donna and Ryan are still here, but forgive me, I really want to big up the musician them. It's Intonation Band, but we need to call their names. On keys, on the grand. His name is Brinton Horton. He also did some vocals. Bass is Carlton Jarrett, and I have to say that he's a graduate of the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. The violinist is Kamai Gordon. He's actually JARIA's musician rep, and can I say he's a graduate of the Edna Manley College? Yes. Guitar, Othniel Halliburton happens to be the chair of this committee, the committee that plans this education committee. We just call him Neil, but him name fancy Othniel Halliburton. He come from your side of Bush. But he's guitar, but he really does a lot of work with ROU. Big up yourself, Neil. And can I say that he's a graduate of the Edna College of the Visual and Performing Arts? They're not sponsors. Tafane Bushikab is on, is what, a sax?
Baritone sax.
On baritone sax. And I see the detail the way I get here. Baritone sax. And Mr. Ewan Simpson, who really is an attorney part-time and is really a musician on Congo and vocals. And of course we had Oshin Levy from, you remember Levi's Heritage? Yeah, that's Oshin.
Gospel group.
Yes, so we just want to celebrate the musicians who were honoring the Crown Prince. And as we talk about celebrating,
and I just want to add that Ewan Simpson is a graduate of the University of the West Indies.
I'm a graduate of, listen, I just know,
she put in all the graduates.
Listen, I am a graduate of the University of the West Indies, but I'm also a graduate of the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. The truth is, these two institutions are big institutions who are supporting the cultural and creative industries, and we big up all of the hard workers there. Hello. Don't do it again.
Thank you.
But we're going to do that. So we want to go back and talk about, I wanted, if you don't mind, Mikey Bennett was sharing some things about Dennis Brown, and I think maybe a good lead into what we want to talk about.
It could be. It shows another side of Dennis.
And we like Mikey.
So Gussie Clark, who at the time was my publisher, was doing an album with Dennis Brown and asked me to write a couple songs. Wrote this song, and it purposely didn't sound like anything that Dennis Brown had ever done before. But for that reason, everybody kind of liked it. So we're in the studio now, and Gussie asked me to, insisted that I take the session, that I, record the vocal. So I was there, working on him, going on nice. But there's this particular phrase in the song that set it up, to sound different. And every time he got to it, maybe he hadn't done enough homework. He went into one of his usual, reflexive phrases and things that made it sound like other Dennis Brown songs. And I kept insisting that, no, that's not how I want that note. I don't want that note. And so one time him came down, so I thought, yeah, we okay now. Came down, coming down, singing the thing, and then got to the point. And I don't know if him just forgot, but him went back into the wrong melody then. So I stopped the tape and said, no, boss, listen, hear it again. And I sang it again for him. And he said, okay, all right. He did it again, but still didn't get it right, so I stopped again. Now, it was the first time I was working with Dennis Brown. He didn't know me, he just heard that I...
You want to be polite to the radio audience. Best FM, thank you so much for supporting Reggae Month. They will be with us for all month long, so thank you so much. We say goodbye to those on the radio, and we continue our conversation. We'll continue with Mike here.
We can continue with Mike.
Please and thanks.
So, came back again, so I stopped the thing and said, let me sing it again for you. And I insist that you do that part. And there was a pause in the studio that everybody remember. Everybody just got quiet because you could see like attitude, like, is we shoot this? I mean, that was how I interpreted it. And I look at Gussie and Gussie said, no, can't just make him do it. And the biggest joy is when he actually did it and realized how good it was. Him came out into the control room and said, listen, let me hear this again. And him smiled and said, boy, you're right. And right away, there was this confidence exchange. In other words, I know, so your ear's good and you're listening out. So, and that is one of the greatest things. And later on, him said to me, I hope you have your own tape, because I want you and I do some work. And we ended up doing 2 albums together. And Dennis Brown became a really good friend of mine.
Mikey.
The side of D. Brown, that work ethic.
Yes.
Here's this young arranger, writer, Mikey Bennett, that more than like, well, he didn't know, but the fact that Gussie had confidence in this person, his willingness, you know, to work along with the person. And as you can hear Mikey talk about, and that song Poison, the Belle Biv DeBoer cover, Mikey produced that, you know, with him and Brian and Tony. So you can see the nature of the relationship that came out of it. The level of humility that Dean spoke about, that Lego spoke about, you know, and that smile. I can't just see him walking around into the studio and say, yes, youth, you did right. You know, that was just D Brown.
But he sounded like a very professional. He was very professional
in his approach, right?
Yeah, in his approach to his craft and willingness to allow others to ensure that he produced a product that was excellent at all times. So that's important for all musicians.
And if I may, he did that with a certain pride. The way that I'm dressed today is kind of to represent what I saw in this man when he was going on the stage. The man dressed good, the man smelled good, and he was kind. So he would be speaking. I know some don't know you from nowhere. A part of it, you have to meet the public, you have to meet the people, you have to communicate what it is that you want your message to be. And trust me, man, I saw the reaction from the audience when Deb step out there.
When him step on stage.
When him step on there, you saw it and you see that he took pride in how he delivered. He
presented himself. That is true. That is very true.
I think that we ought to be respectful of that and to talk about it too. How do you carry yourself? How do you present the art so that it's appealing? How do you expand the market and your base that you have? And I think Dennis Brown did a really great job in that, you know, not only in his vocal styling, but also how
presentation, overall present. That is true. That is true.
Did I ask you what's your favorite Dennis Brown, Donna?
My favorite Dennis Brown is Should I?
Should
Yes, that one. And it was played at my wedding when I did the wedding thing. It was one of the wedding songs.
We'll talk about that off air so you understand the wedding thing with me.
No,
but it's good
I love this song.
Because if you don't hear D Brown anywhere else, you're going to hear D Brown at one wedding though.
That is true.
He was, Lovers Rock was really one of the areas that he excelled in, and a lot of us grew up. Yes, the rebel music, but he was more acclaimed for many of us for the Lovers Rock. Jamaicans love R&B, love songs, soul music.
Second favorite?
It's not every day we're gonna be the same way. It's a beautiful song. That's my song.
What, you can sing like a bit though?
What can I sing?
Where can I go to church? Steve, you didn't tell us what was your favorite song.
I was playing Should I? Sorry.
Should I?
That's your favorite song.
No, not necessarily.
Refreshing his mind, yeah.
To be honest, I just think what Ryan spoke about, just seeing Dennis on stage. I don't know that I have a favorite, but that Promised Land, that thing with Aswad. I tell you, I have it on this machine here. Dean gone. I don't know what that thing is that happened at the start of it. Right, with the horns and the way the vocals came in. I kind of wish
we could have begged the selector play up It's a Promised Land, because that is my favorite.
I have it.
So those of you at home play It's a Promised Land.
I have them here, but them turn me off.
Why I like it? Right. Because I can't really dance, but I can dance to that.
Okay.
I don't know how it go. They cool but yeah, that's actually my favorite, Dennis Brown.
And I understand that wasn't meant to be a Dennis song per se. You know, that's what I understand. I understand that it was an Aswad song. It was an Aswad tune that them play, and then he went on the rhythm with it. That's perfect.
Aswad was running stuff in England them times.
Yeah, man.
Really
Point of note, somebody need to bring back Aswad to Jamaica.
Oh, we
next January.
Look over there. Look at him. Ryan can do that. Right. Yes. Look over there.
So one of the things that we were talking about earlier on with Dean is what everybody said about Dennis. Dennis just nice. Yeah. All I'm bridging them think him nice. You thought he was ever taken advantage of?
Yes. It's so funny because among the contributors to my little file here of memories about Dennis is one from my brother George. And he actually ended it.
Oh, hi George, big up yourself.
And he actually ended it on that note, and I just told him no, I wouldn't use that part of it. But that nice guy, you know, that person, I don't know, right? I guess maybe Lego or some of his managers would have to speak to that. But just the fact that there is not a
cohesive, structured legacy.
A structured legacy would seem to suggest that, yes.
Usually, and the saying that nice guys finish last has some meaning there, because people who give to others a lot tend to leave back very little for themselves. And I find that in terms of when you're alive and you're visible, it works, but to pull together people around you who will carry it forward for you when you are gone and understand the value of it. That is something that is important, and I'm not sure that in terms of the kind of business focus, which we teach at UA, the ESM program, for example, that focus. Many artists, especially at that era, did not have that business focus. They were doing music because they loved it. They wanted to share with others internationally and locally. And they were not focused on the business of the music in that very clear regard, so that their legacy would go forward. That's something that people are trying to pull together now, but many artists of that era suffered from that lack of business sense.
Maybe it's also cultural too, because in how we are developed, how we're nurtured, we prepare to live but not to die. So then who thinks of what happens after this stage of their life gone?
One of the things about that type of scenario, and yes, you're correct, is the children must understand, which is why I mentioned Sidela, you know, and the structure, right? I don't think Bob actually wrote it down. Maybe Rita had that vision, right? But you children have to learn the business and have to know the business go. And look at Sidela now on top of that empire.
Exactly.
You know, so that is a very important part of the whole legacy building. You know, fine, you know, enough woman and bag of picnic and thing, but you have to understand how the business works, you know.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of JARIA.
But what I want to say, Donna Colleen, because JARIA, this is the 15th staging of Reggae Month. I've been involved with a lot of it. And JARIA and some of the other entities that are involved have things like estate planning seminars. Invite people to these seminars so they learn how to plan for the future that goes beyond them, for their families, for the legacy that they are building. And they are usually not very well attended. By
the people who need it most.
You know, one of the Reggae University, because we have the public platform, we're going to talk about people's health and retirement planning for people in the industry.
One of the industries that I would most criticize in that regard is the legal profession. I remember there was a seminar up at UWI, right, just to digress from D. Brown a bit. And this lawyer was a guest from, I don't remember the name, but a company in England, and maybe it's just as well. And this thing that you hear every day, boy, better you get a lawyer, better you get a lawyer, better you get a lawyer. And this gentleman went up to speak, and I think maybe I was the only person in the room who applauded, and I'm not joking. Here's what my firm does. We are the lawyer that people keep telling these young artists they must get. Our company is that company. So everybody, you come, you get the proper legal representation for whatever, 15%, 20%, whatever it is. All it takes is one hit, you know. All it takes is one hit, and all of those accounts are settled, right? But the persons have good representation, and that could help structure this thing that we are here talking about. All the lawyers in attendance laughed at the gentleman. All the lawyers in attendance laughed at the gentleman. Do they work free?
Steve, I want to, before we're going to wrap soon, but we have to go to one of my favorite artists because we can dance, right?
Yeah. You can dance.
We all can. George Nooks doing Dennis Brown. George Nooks sings Dennis Brown backed by the Intonation Band. And you know it go. A show business, a show still around. Producer go say wagwan. Those who are on YouTube, remember to subscribe as we talk about, we're ready now. Please enjoy this performance acoustically from George Nooks.
one thing with reggae music, when it hits you, you feel just love.
Yes.
Dennis Brown, the great legend. I mean, tell us how he has influenced your music and your musical journey.
Oh God, Dennis Brown, man, Dennis Brown. What couldn't I say? Great brother, you know. The first person who took me into the studio, and I tell you, even before we met, I usually moniker him, sing like him, like try to be like him. He was this cool brother, you know. And for those out there who don't know him, Dennis Brown is one of the best person you could ever meet, you know. And what more can I say about this brother? A great brother. He gone too soon, but it is what it is, and he left some great songs for us to live on to, you know. And we just love that.
Tell us about your album that you are working on and that you've released for us.
We released a lot of albums since we started about 45, 46 years ago. So the last one was Right Out Your Storm, Through It All, and it's been doing very well and continue to do well, and it's gospel. And we have our Lovers Rock album too, so, you know, we're going all the way, and to all the listeners and to all the fans out there, just listen out, you know what I mean?
Tell us, why did you do a Dennis Brown album? What's the inspiration behind that and the impact of that?
Well, the inspiration was from his passing. Everywhere I go and everything I do, meaning shows, people would like, we want to hear some Dennis Brown, you know, from you. And it's been going on a while for that, and the producer, Tad's, come up with the idea that we should do a Dennis Brown album. And that was one of the best things that I did. And the album is very wonderful. We have about 30-something tracks in it. Some well-known Dennis Brown that are covered, that is so magnificent. Just go out and get that copy. George Nook sings Dennis Brown. Beautiful album, I must say.
Thank you so much for blessing us with reggae music. Give thanks.
Every time. Blessed love. Put on me.
Huh? Yeah, man.
As we rock out of George Nooks, big up yourself, George Nooks, and for celebrating Dennis Brown. We're on set with Steve Golden, my co-host, Professor Donna Hope, and Mr. Ryan Bailey. I've never called him Mr. before. We've been talking about the Crown Prince of Reggae. Just want to recall Trevor Lego Beast Douglas, Dennis' good friend from long time. We also had Dean Fraser with us reflecting on tours. We've listened to Grub Cooper on audio. We've listened to Mikey Bennett, Gussie Clark. Remind me, Dawn Golding was sharing her own memory. And who else I have left out? Nobody, I'm good. So we just want to wrap, and I just want to ask both of you, if Dennis were around today, what song would he be singing, given the state of the world?
The world is troubled.
What song would he be singing, Donna?
I don't know. I'm trying to see. Probably wolves are trying to kill the sheep and the shepherd. I think this, because we're in a very turbulent time now here, so I think that probably would be it.
Yeah, with the professor on that.
Turbulent time.
Oh, that's what you'd be singing?
Yes.
He was speaking about it, certainly, on his shows, because even as fun as he was, he dealt with serious topics. He didn't prolong the conversation on that, but he did.
Okay, give thanks. Yeah, I think he'd be singing peace and love, and love and hate can be friends. We give thanks for you sharing space with us, that you've stayed with us. We started off early, and we're here still, and you're still here. Thank you so much for tuning in to JARIA's Reggae Open University with Acoustic Conversation as we celebrate the Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Emmanuel Brown. I'm Colleen Douglas. And this is Mr. Steve Golden, who really don't like to talk about himself. Thanks to all our guests, Professor Donna Hope, Mr. Ryan Bailey, Mr. Dean Fraser, Trevor Douglas, we call him Lego. And we'll invite you to tune in next week, Thursday, same time, same place, as we continue the Reggae University series.
Jamaica, the land of Bob Marley, Marcus Messiah Garvey, Usain Bolt, and of course, Reggae Month, the only month-long reggae music festival on planet Earth, where something reggae happens every day in the month of February, ranging from mega reggae concerts, reggae award ceremonies, and educational symposia on reggae. February is Reggae Month. Reggae Month is February, when Jamaica invites the world to come to Mecca, Reggae Mecca, and come catch the rhythm like no place else on earth, only in Jamaica.
And that's how I made to give him the glory. I'm delighted. Jah knows my passion ignited. But the music get me excited. I'm coming like a boy.
Who are fans of reggae music, just come out and support Reggae Month. Whatever we're doing, whatever we're keeping, just come out and support us. Because this is Jamaica and this is where reggae is from.
It is Reggae Month. Make sure you come out and celebrate in every Reggae Month event. A Fiwi music, it is massive. It is powerful. Come out and celebrate Reggae Month.
So why I like Dennis Brown music because I'm my grandmother's birthday, even though she passed away. I love the song her name, Love Her Name. Show love, cause that shiver tell me, you see me, choo choo. So I always remember, show Dennis Brown, yeah? Same birthday. Yeah, man.
Here I come. What it do is, especially when you do it live, it set the trend for what is to come. You understand? it energizes the crowd that's out there.
Love and hate can never be friends. Well, no, well, no. Here I come with love and I take it. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. And me no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there's come the day you'll be with by the Father's hand. Live up with children. Whoa, whoa. Live up past the children. Well, my head is anointed and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. And be no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there's come the day you'll be with by the Father's hand. Live up with children. Whoa, whoa. Live up as the children. Whoa, whoa. Live it up, live it up. Whoa, 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 yeah. Live it up for right now. Oh, whoa, whoa, wow, yeah. Hold on. Come on now, come on now. Whoa, whoa, wow, yeah. Hold on. We won't be late. Whoa, wow, wow. Look at my head is anointed and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. And be no one, no wish to be with no evil man. Till come the day you'll be with him by the Father's hand. Live up with children. Whoa, whoa. Live up as the children. Oh, whoa, whoa. Live up, live it up, live it up. Whoa, whoa, oh, hell. Live it up for right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Come on now, come on now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. We won't be late. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, my favorite Dennis Brown is Should I, you know. And when I think why it's so much a favorite, is a soul man I used to play, so I played regular. You understand? I have a sound, Shanghai Solophonic. And Dennis Brown, I'm a brethren, as a little you. I'm smaller than me in age still, but I'm a little brethren, so with all of that, you know, there's some of the Should I?
Should I have faith in you? Should I put my trust in you? And should you let me down? Should I flirt around? Why should I think this way?
Thinking that you're going away. There ain't no way you stay together anymore. Am I to go on now, living this way? Acting like a child so young and gay. You don't know what it means to be loved. You don't know how it feels to be loved. Whoa, no, no.
You know what the greatest thing about them type of message there? Dennis Brown them are from back in the 80s and now at the 21st century. And the message where they might transcend from them time, them type of message there, it's still powerful and meaning today and makes sense. It's a reality, you understand what I say? Do you know what it takes to make a revolution?
Yeah, man, D Brown, man, that one I column them in a reggae music, you know.
I am weary, scared of trying, scared of laughing, scared of sighing. Old man river, just keep rolling along, along. We're gonna do that one more time. Are you ready? crying, scared of laughing, scared of sighing. Old man Creeper, just keep rolling along. Yeah, along. Said it keep on rolling. Said old man the river. Yes, old man the river. Old man the river. Old man, old man, old man, old man the river. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Stop your fighting so early in the morning. Stop your fighting.
Don't you send me there and sleeping. Hey. So early in the morning, stop fighting. Don't you send me there and sleeping. Stop fighting. So early in the morning, stop fighting. Don't you send me there and sleeping. Look it. When I'm working, I need my friends. Cause out on stage, I need to look my best. Daddy, won't you put me down through these days? Take the heavy load straight to my chin. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me there I'm sleeping. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me there I'm sleeping. Give you all my money and still you cry. Tell you that I love you, say I love. Go in my heart, you say I don't need to try. What I need to know is that's the reason why. Tell me why. Whoa, tell me why. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me where I'm sleeping. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me where I'm sleeping. Trying to pick us up before the time's alive. Jumping in my bed, trying to get you tonight. You were telling me I wasn't working all night. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me where I'm sleeping. Stop fighting so early in the morning. Stop fighting, don't you send me where I'm sleeping.
Yeah man, favorite D Brown, I really can do it. Bring forth milk and honey non-stop, as the sister that way I do. I says, I own that man, milk and honey non-stop. From my youth and go out Dennis Brown there.
Cha-cha, bring forth milk and honey, don't stop. Let the news write what they wanna write. Let the wicked believe what they wanna believe. Cha-cha, bring forth and they don't stop. No, cha-cha, bring forth milk and honey, don't stop. Let the news write what they wanna write. Let the wicked believe what they wanna believe. Jah bring never leave me down. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at it. Don't care for the no sun. We don't care for the no job. No, Jaja bring for a don't stop. No, Jaja bring for milk and a don't stop. Let the sun fall rise. We all wish the home. And give dignity the power to be true and strong. Jaja bring forth a don't stop. No, Jaja bring forth milk and a don't stop. Bring it on, yeah. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it on. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, bring it on, yeah. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold it. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
No man is an island, no man stand alone.
No man is an island. And no man stands alone. Each man has your brother. Remember, each man's dream as your own, yeah. And we need one another, yes. And we ought to try to be friends. Each man has your brother. Each man as your friend, yeah. You can live in this world all by yourself, yeah. No, you can't make it alone. And just so that you try to make it by yourself. But wake up and find no man is an island. Oh no, no. And no man stands alone. Each man has your brother. Remember, each man's dream has your own. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Really and the truth. Really and the truth. Really and the truth, yeah. Really and the truth, yeah. Oh wow, wow, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
As you say, different views of the people at Dennis Brown thing. That's why I can't say, let's say, the direct song. When I play DB, when I play selections. I remember as a youth, we go on with some little things as youth, and the police, them hold on from away and carry out a central police station. And at the lock up, the man them played No Man is an Island, and Little Green Apple, all of the juvenile them as we get up. And like when the police club up here, like them a year away, them just keep playing it more times.
Well, the man, I play you ever dumb all the time. You're not playing in any style. Play it all the while. You're not playing in a ragamuffin style.
I was a blessed earth strong to the man called Dennis Brown. And my favorite Dennis Brown is the promised land because Africa is the motherland. That is where I want to be.
The promised land, going to the promised land. The promised land, going to the promised land. Let us take down to us, Barbara. Then we stop in Addis Ababa. Made a way to Shashamani Lane, riding on the keys away to the promised land. Going to the the promised land. The promised land. Going to the promised land. Whoa. There's plenty of land for you and I, by and by. Lots of food to share for everyone. No time for segregation in the promised land. Oh gosh, take me to the promised land. See the promised land, oh, yes, the promised land. Oh, for women. Children riding on the King's Highway from Cairo to Kenya. Made a stop in Esmara and we made another one in Addis Ababa. The promised land, going to the promised land. The promised land, going to the promised land. The promised land, oh wow, wow, the promised land. See the promised land, going to the promised land. Oh, 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 oh. Give thanks for the prophet God. For he gave by the teaching so I could see. Look at the reality of my being and liberty. There's a lot of work to be done, oh gosh, in the promised land. Yeah, I'm talking about the promised land. Going to the promised land. The promised land, going to the promised land. The promised land, oh wow, wow, the promised land, and yeah, the promised land, going to the promised land. Oh, 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 the promised land, going to the promised land. The promised land, going to the promised land. Say the promised land, oh wow, wow, the promised land. The promised land, oh wow, wow, the promised land.
My favorite Dennis Brown song is Inseparable. Honey, you gave new meaning to my life. You'll forever be here.
Yes, I'm extended, excited. I found newly found love, yeah. right here in my heart, you'll always stay inseparable. You are the sunshine of my life. So much excitement when you are around. There's so much about you that words cannot say. Makes you want to love you in a special way. Honey, you give you meaning to my life. Oh, lie, you'll forever be here, separate. Whoa, whoa, Brother Green on saxophone. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look it. You are the sunshine of my life. There's so much excitement when you are around. There's so much about you that words cannot say. Makes you want to love you in a special way. Honey, you give you meaning to my life. Yeah, you forever inseparable. Boy, boy, inseparable we are now. Oh, we're now inseparable we are now. No, no more, no more, no more than I wrong, no lady. No, 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 inseparable. Lady, you're inseparable we are now. Lady, lady, whoa.
Alright, he's a very kind man and him love everybody, so I know I check for him and give him respect all along. From my youth years coming up, you know, until him come to be a great singer, we give him more respect. You see me?
My favorite Dennis Brown song is Whip Them, Jaja Jaja, Whip Them. Whip them, Jaja Jaja, whip them, boy. Whip them, Jaja Jaja, whip them.
Only check that come on round. I'll be like them up people, and I'm moaning again, people, and I'm moaning a lot. I'll be like them up people, and I'm moaning again, people, and I'm moaning because I'm rather them a drop out. And them no know to come over. Only train can come over. Babylon can't get over. No. Only train can come over. Babylon can't get over. No, no. Whoa, baby, whoa.
song is Wildfire. Girl, your love is like wildfire. Oh gosh, spreading all over the world.
Oh gosh, girl, your love is like wildfire. Spreading all over the world. I've sent you roses many a time. Only you to come on over. Girl, I've heard a lot of things about you. People are so untrue. I want to be with you. Hey. Your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Oh gosh, your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Look it, we'll sip champagne by the fireside, you and me. Together we will sail in the moonlight, just whispering songs as we sail all along. Yeah. Your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Oh yeah. You fill me up every time look in your eyes. You show me the way, and you show me love that's paradise. Whenever I'm afraid, you show me to go again. Even when I'm acting down to you, girl, you show me what I should do again. Wildfire, wildfire, wildfire. Your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Whoa, boy. Your love is like wildfire, spreading all over the world. Slow shine.
Favorite song, Silhouette. Silhouette, 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 oh, silhouette.
Took a walk and passed your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. From within the dim light bands, two silhouettes of the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Silhouettes, 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 time. Oh, silhouettes, 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 time. Oh, must come to your house with wings. All my feet loved you like I've never loved you, my sweet. Cause it's you and I would be two silhouettes of the shade. All of us is to see the ways. Silhouettes, silhouettes.
To the foundation, one of my favorite. Put it this way, he has all of them is my favorite, but that one is a standout.
Take it away. Hold on. Come on, down. Hey. my people all day. We are living in the love of the Father, living in the house of the Almighty, living in the love of the Father, living in the house of the Almighty. Yeah. Whoa, 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 destruction everywhere. Oh no, not unto a wise man who will see. It's a fool thinks he knows it all. He stumbles and falls. He goes down for a reason. Jack is giving him a reason. To the foundation, he'll have to go down. Foundation. Charge him down to the foundation. He'll have to go down. Foundation. Whoa. Ooh, whoa. Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Hold that mercy. Look at it. Of destruction will never be. Oh no, not unto a wise man who will see. It's a truth that he knows it's all. Later he stammers and falls. He goes down for a reason. Jack is giving him a meeting to the foundation. He'll have to go down. Foundation. Judge it down to the foundation. He'll have to go down. Foundation. Whoa. 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 All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Really, 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 yeah.
Favorite Dennis Brown song has to be How Could I Live? How could I live?
How could I possibly live? Oh, if you should say goodbye, just like a rose. morning, bubble, we are bubble. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Whoa, well, whoa. Say a bubble, we are bubble now. Bubble, we are bubble now. Bubble, we are bubble now. Bubble, we are bubble. Oh, it's true. Whoa, it's true. Oh, well, well, well.
Here as young musicians same way, I've carried on the work same way, Dennis Brown same way. So I love the Dennis Brown vibes, you know.
Staying on. That little girl was born on the ghetto side of town. She knows every trick in the book and she certainly gets around. She's been with many men since she was only 10. She never stayed home. She's always on the road. Your mama is wondering where you are. Whoa. What do you see at night when you're under the stars? Baby, keep on running and you won't get far. Stay at home. Sister, stay at home. Don't let your mama down. Don't be a bad around. Don't. Ooh, no, 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 no. Whoa, yeah. Stay at home. Sister, stay at home. Don't let your mama down. Don't be a bad around. Your mama is wondering where you are. You see at night when you're under the stars. Whoa. Baby, keep on running and you won't get far. You like to travel again, a faster Chinese car. Yeah. Baby, keep on running and you won't get far. No. Oh, sister, stay at home. Whoa, whoa, well. Don't let your mama down. No, no. Stay at home. Oh, ooh, boy. Stay.
My favorite Dennis Brown song is Have You Ever? Have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever?
Feeling love, well, everywhere. Greetings in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who has this day revealed himself in the personality of his Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I Jah, ever living, ever faithful, ever sure. I also greet you through the 12 tribes of Israel, which was once lost and scattered, but is now founded in the island of Jamaica by our beloved prophet Dr. Vernon Parental. I also greet you through the Orthodox faith, which is one not of writs nor rites, but a functioning of the heart. Have you ever been in love? Well, feeling love. Everywhere, feeling love. I can teach you, let me hear you sing it. Oh, well, I'm really, really, really. Oh, well, to begin love, say it's not a crime, no. So if you're not loving someone, say that you're wasting your time. Get a note from my woman yesterday. I got to return on home. She found me what baby calls. You're my sugar, and you're my honey. You're my sugar. If I had you, you're my sugar. I said you're my honey. You're my daddy. I said you're my sugar. All together now. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh baby. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hey, someone. Everyone. Look it.
My favorite Dennis Brown song is Your Love Got a Hold on Me. Oh, love got a hold on me. Your sweet
Love's got a hold on me. Oh, love, yeah. Oh, love's got a hold on me. Oh, love's got a hold on me. Look it. Girl, you got me here tonight, and the feeling is right. Through all the time, let's make love till the morning light. Your love's got a hold on me. Oh, love's got a hold on me. Oh, yes, your love's got a hold on me. Oh, baby, your love's got a hold on me. Don't try to tease me. Love it being so easy. Let your feelings flow. Let your love light grow. For your love's got a hold on me. For love's got a hold on me. For yes, your love's got a hold on me. Baby, for love's got a hold on me. Oh, yeah, now. Oh, yeah. Give me that bass, you know. Oh, baby, strictly rubber-double we play. Strictly rubber-double we play. Strictly rubber-double we play. Strictly rubber-double. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. for fun time? You don't sound like you're ready to me. Are you ready for fun time? Well, what I'd like you all to do is very simple. Whenever I say D-Brown is in your area, you simply say murderer. Are you ready? Bobby, give it Bobby. Give it Bobby. Here we go. I say D-Brown in your area. Blood in your area. D-Brown in your area. On the roots and the culture. Yeah, D-Brown in your area. Let's walk it in the area. D-Brown in your area. On the roots and the culture. Whoa, yeah.
Dennis Brown, you know, Crown Prince of Reggae, every time. Big and broad, Dennis Brown, me say, every time.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution? And what it takes to make a solution? Fighting against oppression. Turning down depression.
Jamaica, the land of Bob Marley, Marcus Messiah Garvey, Usain Bolt, and of course, Reggae Month, the only month-long reggae music festival on planet Earth, where something reggae happens every day in the month of February, ranging from mega reggae concerts, reggae award ceremonies, and educational symposia on reggae. February is Reggae Month. Reggae Month is February, when Jamaica invites the world to come to Mecca, Reggae Mecca, and come catch the rhythm like no place else on earth, only in Jamaica.
And that's how I made to give him the door. Read, I'm delighted. Jano say my passion ignited. But the music get me excited. I'm coming like a boy.
Who are fans of reggae music, just come out and support Reggae Month. Whatever we're doing, whatever we're keeping, just come out and support us. Because this is Jamaica and this is where reggae is from.
It is Reggae Month. Make sure you come out and celebrate in every Reggae Month event. A feel music, it is massive. It is powerful. Come out and celebrate Reggae Month.
Somebody says, listen, say the Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want.
make me down to lie. In pastures green shall lead me, the quiet waters by. My soul, though, hath restored again, and me to walk thus made within the path of righteousness, even for his name's sake. Yet though I walk through death's darkness, with will I fear no ill. Thou art with me, thy rod and staff, they surely comfort still. My table thou hast furnished in the presence of my foes. My head thou hast anointed with oil, my cup it overflow. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in just close forevermore the people of Jamaica shall be. Somebody said, holy, 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 lift them high, sing, yes, said I'm not afraid to praise his name, yeah, yeah, sing, if Buju was here tonight, he would sing like this. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. I'm in Jaws forevermore. My dwelling place must be. My soul, though, hath restored again, and me to walk thus made within the path of righteousness, for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through death's dark vale, yet will I fear no ill. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they surely comfort still. We say, goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in just house forevermore the people of Jamaica shall be. Holy, holy, yeah, man, when I sing tonight, you know, come along, sing. Holy, 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 lift them high, sing, oh, thank you, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Said I'm not afraid to praise his name, hallelujah. Said I'm not afraid to praise his name. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gramps.
Your heritage is strong.
Yes, sir.
The Morgan's heritage.
Thank you.
You know, Denroy promised that you'd do anything for you. Yes. And he delivered, because he has given us a strong legacy. Tell us how that environment of music really shaped you.
Yeah, well, that environment of music really came from our father feeding, started with the church songs, right? The hymns. That's what it started, as praying as a family in the house. That was the first musical. And then watching our father coming home and getting tracks and writing to these songs and watching him rehearse, that was the first influence. Then we started to get a little curious and started to discover Toots and the Maytals, because Toots and the Maytals was a big part of our DNA. On a Sunday, when country music was playing and then Stevie Wonder. So that whole thing was kind of just being around our father, Denroy Morgan, and hearing our mother sing during prayer. And then we started to discover, you know, the Gap Band and Charlie Wilson and Troop and Guy and Frankie Paul, and then Luciano was one of the latest discoveries right before we had moved to Jamaica. So that's where the whole journey began, and I can go on and on with the influences.
Well, this is a special moment that we celebrate the elders of the country and the history of Jamaica. All who love Jamaica say pam pam. Jamaica, I love you know. All who love the countryside of Jamaica say yeah man. Ooh yeah. Sing with me. I'll be down by the river, yeah, waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. You sing. Ooh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing sweet songs on this lovely day. Oh yeah, yeah. You want my brother Peter sing, say. 3 singing birds told me by sunrise they're always there in the morning, praying and blessing the day. Here we Gramps Morgan said, I heard about this till a long time ago, but never had the faith to believe in my soul. Oh yeah, listen now. Now Mother Nature said to we, 3 the birds singing our song, saying it was so. Now I'm on my way. Anyone come to see me this day, tell them I will be with my people in Jamaica, down by the waiting for the good Lord to pass my way. Sing with me, I'll be down by the shoogie doogie doo, singing sweet songs on this lovely day. Yeah. One more time, ooh yeah, I'll be down by the yeah man. Yeah, all who love Morgan heritage say St. Thomas. Oh, you mean, big up on yourself. Honorable mention to the honorable government. We give thanks for celebrating the heroes of Jamaica, and we hope there will be many more national heroes. We say Bob Marley next to national hero. Yeah, I mean.
Talent is not the problem in Jamaica. It's mentorship and shaping the artists them. Some artists are willing to listen, some are not. So those who are willing to say, even me in the pandemic with this new album, Positive Vibration, where I mix country and reggae, I had to learn to shut my mouth. I didn't go into that studio and saying, boy, I'm winning all of these awards and I've been here and toured this. I didn't go in with that mentality. I said, show me what you know. Feed me. Let me be quiet and just be the artist. Because in some instance, you have to be quiet. A glass cannot get full if it is already full. So if you want substance, you have to give yourself a chance to discover something new.
Now this song I dedicate to everyone that has lost someone to the dangerous disease they call cancer. Many people have passed away, and I sing this song for them. We shall be all right, yeah, yeah. Don't you cry, don't you cry, yeah, yeah. Because Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, yeah, we know we shall win, yeah. We know we'll survive, yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. Listen, Jamaica, in this time of destruction, we must must hold on firm. We got to get along. We've been over hurdles, all of the mountain tops. Forward on, we all are marching on. We say, Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, yeah, we know we shall win, yeah, we know we'll survive, yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. We keep on fighting and fighting, yeah, against the wicked in high and low places. No matter what they do, no matter what they try, I and I, we shall overcome, yeah, yeah. 'Cause Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, yeah, we know we shall win. We know we'll survive, yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. Take me home, Dr. Dre, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. It's gonna be okay. Take care of the little children and a woman in Jamaica, yeah. Protect the woman, yeah. Protect our children, yeah. If you agree, say yes, Rasta. When the landlord comes knocking at your door, don't you worry. All you gotta do is say, Mr. Landlord, don't you know that Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes, because Jah shall wash away all the tears. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Holy, holy. Said it's gonna be okay. Dr. Dre, don't they say, because Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes, because Jah shall wash away all the tears. Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes, yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. Thank you, Jamaica. No feel good? Yeah, man, music for the soul.
You're part of a group. You are yourself,
yeah,
as an individual. Does this duality satisfy a particular need in you? In other words, do you have to do both in order to feel fulfilled?
Well, in doing both with Morgan Heritage and my solo, in the beginning it was very hard. I remember the first time I went on tour with Buju Banton in, I think, 2009. And I also was on tour with John Legend and India Ray. With India Ray, I was only doing a few songs, but when Buju gave me a chance to be his opening act on the Rasta God Soul tour, I was able to do only 30 minutes. And at doing 30 minutes, I was tired. And I'm like, I had so much respect for my brother, Peter Morgan, the lead singer of Morgan Heritage. And I understood what it takes to carry a show. And then in those days, Morgan Heritage was doing performances for 2-3 hours in Europe. So I understand what it took to be a lead man. I didn't know that. I just stay behind my keyboard and do one verse or two verse and maybe do one song. So I had to develop myself and learn And Buju Banton was a big mentor, and Indiari really pushing me to say, hey, you can do this, and even my brothers. So I think it's a great balance that even my brothers, even when I was releasing the 3rd solo album, a lot of people don't know, this is my 3rd solo album. My brothers was like, yo, you better focus on it. You know, and I really tried to zone in and said, this is an opportunity. I'm in a zone because the Spirit of God don't strive with man at all times. So for me, it was like, okay, focus, zone in upon this, and it really has birthed into something. And it's where I am in my life now, where I want to make families that are going through struggle understand that you have to fight. We don't want to see broken homes anymore, especially for me as a patriotic Jamaican. I'm born in America, and in the pandemic, I got my Jamaican passport, so I really celebrated that. Because a lot of people, when they go to America, they say, me get me American passport. Me get me Jamaican passport, and I was proud of that. And with my father passing, rest in peace, Mr. Denry Morgan, he said to me, promise me that you will continue to do your solo project, because there's something different when you sing solo. And I said, Daddy, I will. So it's a promise I keep to my father, and both will always be balanced.
Now this song, in the middle of the pandemic, I had nothing to do. We were all looking for eggs on toilet paper. But I decided to make some music. And we miss Jamaica so much, I wanted to write to the people in England, people in Toronto, New York, Miami. We all wanted to come home, but we couldn't come home. So I wrote this song called Runaway Bay. This is taken from the album Positive Vibration. I've been gone too long, and all I want is to be with you. I said, count your stars, yeah. Walk underneath your moon and watch it fade and turn to day with a new sunrise. Oh, the way you dance, yeah, got Gramps hypnotized. And no matter where I go, with all of my heart and my soul, run away, babe. Say, I want to run to you. I just want to be with you. I run away, babe. When I close my eyes, I fall into your memories, and I lose myself, yeah. I dive way down deep. I get swept away by the rhythm played down by your shores. Oh, Chimantigo, babe. And just like your waves, yeah, Gramps keep coming back for more. And no matter where I go, with all of my heart and my soul, run away, babe. I wanna come home to you, yeah. Just wanna be with you. I run away, so run away, babe. Oh Lord, I wanna come home to you, yeah. Swim out into your blue. I run away, babe. Run away, babe. Sing with me. Say, I want to run to you. Said, I just wanna be with you. I run away, babe. Could be Montego Bay, could be Kingston, Portmore, Spanish Town. But you miss, home is home. Home is what? Wanna say, achoo. Just wanna be with you. I run away, babe. Thank you.
think it's so important for artists within reggae to be diverse in their ear and what they listen to. But the homes of Jamaicans have always been, always say we've been connoisseurs of music, I like to speak, you know. When we say Jamaicans and Caribbean people, we love more than just one genre. The same household will love, you know, Garnet Silk loves Tupac and Biggie. And the same household will love a Vibes Cartel loves a Luciano or a Taurus Riley or a Morgan Heritage or a Butcher Banton. So we've always been connoisseurs of music. Other than that, you wouldn't hear about Jamaicans going to Miami to go watch Andrea Bocelli live at the American Airlines Arena, which is an opera singer. So it's always been that, but I always even stress it, even when I first met Warrior King, shout out to Warrior King, I said to him, it is important. At the time we were doing a project called Morgan Heritage Family and Friends at Mixing Lab. Every summer after East Fest, every winter after East Fest, we would go into the studio January and give any artist a chance, new or old, to come be a part of this project. That was initiated by my father, Denroy Morgan. And we started, within that project, I was able to discover Jack Ure. So that mentorship started from many years back, doing what you're saying.
This one is for the Jamaica Tourist Board. Yeah! This is called If You're Looking For Me. When you're sitting under your hammock in a Mandeville, St. Thomas. Listen to the lyrics. Hey, on a sign on my door, it says, worry, don't live here no more. Out I reach, that's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Bet my grass is getting tall, bet the HOA's getting cold. On the beach, that's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Yeah. See, I finally found a little bit of paradise, place where I can hide away and live my life. Singing, oh, 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 oh. I'm living a dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me, yeah. Rasta hat, pair of shades, watching all my worries sail away. Out I reach, that's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Hanging out in the sun, blowing smoke, sipping rum beneath a big palm tree. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. See, I finally found a little bit of I said place where I can hide away and live my life. Singing, oh, 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 oh. I'm living a dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. With a coconut drink in my hand and my toes very deep in the sand. Oh, I love this island atmosphere. Oh, don't you wish you were here? Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. I'm living a dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. Oh, I'm living a dream, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. That's where I'll be if you're looking for me. If you're looking for me. If you're looking for me. I'll be down by the sea. If you're looking for me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, oh. Find me in a Negril, yeah. Find me in a St. Thomas, yeah. Find me over Helsha Beach. Find me in a Ochi. Find me in a Montego Bay, yeah. Find me in a Ochi, yeah. Find me in the green, Sentamos finally in a El Shah Beach, Fry Fish Festival, Anarchy. That's a movie if you're looking for me. Yeah, that one was for the Jamaica Tourist Board. A song like that does make you feel happy and say, achoo. Well, those are the songs that I made in the pandemic, taken from the album Positive Vibration. Enough love to Johnny Reed. He's a Scottish man I met in Nashville, Tennessee at a hockey game. Tell you something, I never have nothing to do. And it really changed my life, made me want to become a better man. A better songwriter was my thing, but through the pandemic, I became a better man. Serving Christ, I became a better man. Serving my wife, I became a better man. Serving my son, my children. When I say, go on, Gramps. That's true. Yeah. Now we have more music. Are we going to heal the people some more? This one is for all the grandmothers, aunties, and sisters. Listen to the lyrics very close. Oh, yeah. This one is called A Woman Like You. Listen to the lyrics. So have I told you, have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? Said it feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, yeah. And there's nothing I could say or ever do, oh, to deserve the love of a woman like you. Listen, when you're with me, when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you miss me, every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I could say or ever do, oh, to deserve the love of a woman like you. Yeah, I said a woman like you, woman like you. Take care of a woman, grandma and auntie too. Sometimes I never realize we know the country. Where would I go? What would I do? Who would I be without a woman like you? Oh, a woman like you. So have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? Said it feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. And every time you wrap your arms around me, yeah. And there's nothing I can say or ever do, oh, to deserve the love of a woman like you. Oh, there's nothing I could say or ever do, oh, to deserve the love of a woman like you. Yeah, I said a woman like you. Oh, I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for a woman like you. Woman like you, woman like you. I'll wrap my arms around you. For a woman like you, a woman like you, a woman like you. I'll wrap my arms arms around you. For a woman like you, oh, I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for a woman like you. Dre, give me a little small piece of that. I don't think the ladies hear me. Grandma, are you ready? Auntie, are you ready? Wives and girlfriend, are you ready? I said a woman like you, oh, I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for a woman like you. Said a woman like you, oh, I don't deserve it, but I'm thankful for a woman like you. I said a woman like you, oh, I don't deserve it. You gotta be thankful for a woman like you. Hallelujah. Now, all who love Morgan Heritage, people wonders how you balance the solo stuff with Morgan Heritage. It's music. Make some nice, my brother and my sister, Morgan Heritage. When the Lord call you and you get in a zone of music, you gotta do it. And a promise I made to my father before he passed away, rest in peace, Denroy Morgan. He said, Gramps, no matter where you do, don't stop singing those solo songs, because it's something different for the people. So I promise my father, I'll keep singing for you guys. Yeah. So, of course, Morgan Heritage, when I put out this album, Positive Vibration, them say, Gramps, don't stop, you know. It's like when the Holy Spirit will lead you, you have to follow. So I want to sing this song for my band, Morgan Heritage. Are you ready? Say, yeah, man. One more time, I go to see, when I say it, it's National Heroes Day. Say, yeah, man. Yeah. Dr. Dre. Oh, my, yeah. Listen good, she's still loving me. Yeah. Through all the trials and pain. For her, I've played around. Instead, she held it down. Yes, she did. She's still loving me. Even though I made her cry. Oh, Lord, I said I brought her many sleepless nights. Oh, yeah. So give me a chance in a Kingston to make it right. Oh, she is mine. And I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave for no one. Yeah, she's mine. One and only. And I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna. 'Cause she's truly mine, and most of what she does make Gramps feel so good inside. To the Lord in Zion I say, yeah, that she's the right one for me. He made no mistakes, and I tell the world with no apology. Sing with me. We're gonna sing the chorus. Oh, she is my sing. I'll let the man better sing. For no one, she is mine. And I ain't sounds so good. All of the good man, them say rockers. Dr. Dre, we're gonna go to the old school. Everyone that's over 35, put up in the hands. Don't be shy. Let me tell you something. Don't be shy. Everybody that's over 35, put up in the hands. Be proud. Enough of them don't know if you cook. Enough of a girl don't know if you put on a nice perfume. All over 35 say, ow. How you mean? I'm gonna be proud. Dr. Dre, I'm gonna go to the old school. Yeah. Just want everybody to sing with me from the bottom of their hearts, from the bottom of their belly, for your lover. Somebody say yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody say yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody say yeah. Somebody say yeah. Somebody say yeah. Tell me if you know this one, over 35. Dr. Dre, just once, can we figure out what we keep doing wrong? Tell me why the good times never last for long. Say where are we going wrong? Just once, can we finally find a way to make it right? Oh Lord, make the magic last more than just one night. I know we could get to it if we could just break through it. Sure. I told you, hey, get off your cell phone. It's the Gramps Morgan experience. No, people, don't give up on your children. Me know now fight with the iPad and the iPhone. When I say, achoo, me I go through the same thing. Don't give up on them. Me know now fight with them with TikTok. When I say, achoo. But don't give up on your children. So that's why one day I'm going to go up on Chris Brown show for go sing for them. I make them know where this music I come from. I make them know where Jamaica I come from. Because on a Sunday when we were making rice and peas in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we listened to people like Kenny Rogers. We listened to people like James Brown. Listen to people like Marvin Gaye. Listen to people like James Brown. So we got to show the children if you're true.
I would employ the younger artists to feed themselves with knowledge. It's important. I believe education is so good. My father dropped out of school in the 4th grade, but he knew back then the power and the benefits of having an education. So what he did, he couldn't go back to school. He said, we go to school and say, "You better go to school, get on the bus." I remember when we were young and going between Springfield, Massachusetts and Brooklyn, New York, every Friday, leave on Friday after school and come back Sunday before school. And I remember a few times the bus would leave 7:30 and we would pull into the driveway at 7 o'clock and him say, "Go to the bus stop." It wasn't like, "Daddy, I'm tired," or take a look seat, go to school. So that militancy there, where we're growing up, it stays with me as a man today. So, and it's the upbringing is very important. So I implore to Jamaican parents, like, work on your kids, don't give up on your kids. And it's hard now because the household is fighting against TikTok and social media and the influence that your kids are going to school with. All of that has always been something that parents have to struggle with, and it's even harder now today.
Don't give up on your children. Dr. Dre, I'll tell them why. Because she's still loving me. Through all the trials and pains. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For I've played around. Oh. But still yet she held it down. Yes, she She's loving me, baby, even though I made her cry. I brought her many sleepless nights. So woman, give Gramps a chance tonight in a Kingston to make it right. Sing, whoa, she's a man, and I ain't. One more time, oh, she's a man, and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my lady. Thank you. Again, I am Gramps Morgan, and I want to sing one more for you. May I? Now, I'm just going to sing one more for you guys and head on out of here upon the hills of St. Thomas. During the pandemic, we all learned to live with less and learn to give each other our flowers. Well, enough of we get stuck in England and America and realize how sweet Jamaica is. Who no say achoo? Say you're rich, you. No, that's just one of the things that we need to remember as we're going to the future. We learned a lot. Many we've lost, and they're not here anymore, including my father, Mr. Denroy Morgan. Please give him a round of applause. This man went to America, the United States, many years ago, leave from Clarendon down a Moko, tread light, and go to America for opportunity. Let me make a disclaimer. No, we're not sweet in the world like Jamaica. But the problem is, you have to look behind your back. Man, I want to rob your shop. But not no sweet like the nice ackee and saltfish from the tree. I know them get ackee and saltfish in England, you know. But in that team, no pray for them. So we learn to value each other so much in this time. Take care of each other. Jamaicans love each other. When you get up a morning and say, "Morning, Miss Jones, let's go back to what raised us, what empowered Jamaica, manners and respect." Wanna say true. No one is sweet like Jamaica. And that's why I decided to sing this song for people like you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place, sing, you. If you stand up for those down on their knees and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, if you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who lost their way. Oh, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold. Yeah. And when you get there, there's a hand to hold. Your days down here are through. Oh, there's a place up there for people like you. Now, if you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you try to be the change you want to see, hallelujah. If you lay down your life for love so someone
there's a place for people like you. I heard up there the streets are made of gold. Yeah. And when you get there, there's a hand to hold. So I believe when your days down here are through, yeah, there's a place up there for people like you. People like you. Gotta do better. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold. I heard it, I heard it. And when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are all through, yeah, there's a place up there for people like you. I know you're out there to keep doing what you do, 'cause there's a place up there for people like you. Oh, there's a place up there for people like you. Oh, there's a place up there for people like you. Oh, there's a place up there for people like you. There's a place up there for people like you. Oh, there's a place up there for people like. Said I love you, Jamaica, yeah. There's a place for people like you. Ooh, oh, there's a place up there. Please sing it, yeah. For people like. Sing it for me, sing it for me. There's a place up there for people like. Please sing it, yeah. Well, oh yeah, oh, there's a place up there. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could have sing for you all night. I love when the Jamaica take care of each other. Like we say, walk good, one Jamaica. And be prepared for Gramps, Morgan and friends coming soon. I love you.
What's that to us, many friends? Just take off the below one time. What's that to us, many friends? Just take off the below one time. Sit down in a class and report it. Only set the road and we go on with the road.
Jamaica, the land of Bob Marley, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Usain Bolt, and of course, Reggae Month, the only month-long reggae music festival on planet Earth, where something reggae happens every day in the month of February, ranging from mega reggae concerts, reggae award ceremonies, and educational symposia.
Yeah,
February is Reggae Month. Reggae Month is February, when Jamaica invites the world to come to Mecca, Reggae Mecca, and come catch the rhythm like no place else on earth, only in Jamaica.
And that's how I made to give him the go. Breathe, I'm with the lies. And Jah knows my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a boss.
Who are fans of reggae music, just come out and support Reggae Month. Whatever we're doing, whatever we're keeping, just come out and support us. Because this is Jamaica and this is where reggae is from.
It is Reggae Month. Make sure you come out and celebrate in every Reggae Month event. A Fiwi music, it is massive, it is powerful. Come out and celebrate Reggae Month.